What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today I've got another unboxing for you. Today I'm going to be doing a horror movie unboxing, and this actually came out a little while ago, but I never picked it up, and I finally decided to just go ahead and grab it because I've been wanting this for a long time. I haven't bought many crazy releases or anything lately, so I really wanted this, and I just figured, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get it. So, this is the British release. This is an import here in the US from the UK. This is the Hellraiser Quartet of Torment edition. This is actually on 4K Blu-ray, and it's actually the first 4 Hellraiser movies. So Hellraiser, Hellbound, Hell on Earth, and Bloodline, all on 4K Blu-ray, with, as you can see, tons of special features. And I'll show you all this in a second here. So yeah, very cool release. I had the Scarlet box prior to this, which is also an amazing release. The packaging for the Scarlet box is just like perfect. So, this one has a little bit different packaging, but still, it's got a bunch of really cool features to the packaging. And the Scarlet box was just in normal, 1080p Blu-ray, but these are all redone transfers, brand new 4K restorations of all 4 films from the original negatives, approved by Arrow Films. So yeah, this is I've never seen Hellraiser in 4K. As far as I know, it has not been out in 4K. None of these movies have been available in 4K before this. So, as far as I know, this is the first time you can watch them in 4K. I don't even think they're in 4K on streaming sites or anything like that. So I'm really looking forward to checking this out here. This specifically is the Chatterer edition, which is exclusive to the Arrow store. So there's like a limited number of these, and you can only get it if you order it directly from the Arrow store when it first came out. Long sold out now on the Arrow Videos website. You can get the same release but with pinhead artwork, which is not as limited of an edition, from lots of retailers. You can get that from like Amazon and all those kind of places. So if you don't care about the particular edition, you just want, the new 4K discs, and you don't want to pay quite as much, you can find the one that has Pinhead on the front a lot easier. But this one is a bit more exclusive. You had to get it directly from Arrow themselves in the UK. And this one has the Chatterer on the front here. So I just wanted to go ahead and unbox this and show you what's inside in case you're thinking of picking up this really cool release. As far as I know, the Pinhead version, the more common version, has pretty much all the same, it's got all the same discs and all that kind of stuff. A lot of the same inserts. It's just kind of styled a bit differently, and is less limited edition than this one. So let's go ahead and open it up. I know that this is, a pretty collectible version of this, but I definitely want to open it because I always open it. I treat all my collectibles like that. I guess it's just sort of what I like to do. But yeah, if I'm buying a book, if I'm buying a Blu-ray, even if it's, super rare or a collector's edition or something, I want to be able to use them because that's why I want them. It is nice to have them look nice on your shelf, and it's cool to have something that's, rare or collectible or whatever, but I feel like it's sort of diminished if you can't actually use it, if you can't watch it. I'm going to watch these 4K versions of these and all these cool extras. So just so you can see, it comes in this hard kind of box here, the slip box, that's glossy, full color. And then the mouth is kind of cut out here. So I'll show you sort of how that kind of inner part is constructed there. It does pick up a fair bit of like dust and stuff, so just be careful about that. So let's see. It looks like the the J card here is not connected with goop or anything like that. It's just kind of sitting in the packaging. So yeah, this thing does pick up a fair bit of dust, as you can see on the camera here, but very cool packaging. And here's what the back looks like with the chains. Oh, this looks so good. So cool. All right, let me show you the J card real quick. Let's give you kind of a close-up of that here. There's the fine print, UPC code, and then I'll just show you the contents here of the back. If you want to pause and read kind of what all of the extras are and things like that, you can definitely do that. But as you can see, it has basically almost all of the extras from the Scarlet Box release. I think it has a couple of new featurettes, and I think it is the only notable thing I think that it is missing from the Scarlet Box are the abridged Leviathan documentaries. So there's a whole documentary for Hellraiser 1 and 2 called Leviathan. It came out a long time ago now, but it was a really awesome, super long, really cool documentary. I actually have it on DVD from when it first came out. And then they basically edited those down to be a little bit shorter and put them as special features on the Scarlet Box. So I think that's kind of the only major thing that's not on the extras for this version. But as you can see, you know, there's like 20 different extras on every disc. So if you're looking for featurettes to watch or behind the scenes documentaries or interviews, I don't think you'll run out of them anytime soon here, especially for the first couple. Slightly maybe less for 3 and 4, or yeah, 3 and 4 here, but 1 and 2 just have so many. And if you already own Leviathan, like I do on DVD or whatnot from when it first came out, then, you know, you're not missing anything. So there you go. That's your little J card there. I'll probably end up just folding this up and storing it inside of here. I don't know if it'll fit. It probably won't fit if you bend it just like that. We'll see. But it'll definitely fit if you fold it in half. So, all right. So as you can see here, the chatter mouth is kind of exposed there through that hole. And then when you pull the disc case out here, this is what it looks like. So basically the discs are in this little digibook, or this little digipack, and that is inside of this translucent slip cover here. So you can see this red slip cover. That's super cool. Love that limit configuration there. So let's go ahead and take this out. Oh, so you can see there that the actual slipcase itself has that red tint on it. So that's where all the red is coming from. And then all like the muscles and veins and stuff on the chatter are actually on the slip cover here. So when you take that off, it's the skeleton underneath. That's so cool. And the back of it's just kind of like red, the same translucent red. So you get the really cool glossy artwork here for the skeleton. We have such sights to show you. Here's the back without the slipcover on. It's funny because you can't really see the blood because this part is sort of red. So when you look at the limit configuration, it doesn't really look bloody that much until you take it off, and then you can see like how bloody it is, which is really cool. So here are the discs themselves. The artwork on them is fairly standard here. Each one has like basically the number of chains for the version it is. So I'll show you each of these discs here. Just kind of put all this stuff here. So you have Hellraiser 1, it has 1 chain. Hellraiser 2, it's 2 chains on the disc art. Hellraiser 3, 3 chains. Hellraiser 4, 4 chains. Then here is the inner artwork. It's kind of just like a grid of chains, and there's a severed arm on a hook there. So, and there's some like chains in the foreground and some in the background. So it's got some variation there. Let me just show you what this looks like kind of splayed out here. So cool. Yeah, that is super cool. That looks so good. So let me just put these back in here. So those are the actual discs themselves. Each one is just on a single 4K Blu-ray disc. And if you are not aware, 4K Blu-ray discs are inherently region-free. Regioning is only a thing for DVDs and standard Blu-rays. So 4K discs have no regions. You can play them anywhere in the world. If you do import them from like countries that speak a foreign language, sometimes they will not have English or, you know, whatever language you need or you want in them. So those kinds of things can still be problematic. But as far as being able to actually play them in your player, you can play any 4K Blu-ray disc. So let's go ahead and take a look at the book. So that's all the movies. The inside of this is actually black, which I think is a nice touch. It's kind of like a matte black. You can kind of see it there. So, yeah, it's cool that they made the inside black as well. You can see like the light coming through that mouth hole there, which is pretty cool. And so here is the hardback book. It's a legit bound hardback book. It's got a black spine fabric there. Full color, super nice, thick, glossy pages here. Lots of interviews, lots of photos, lots of like behind the scenes artwork and things like that. Original movie posters, sketches of you know, designing the characters, some handwritten notes. I won't show you everything that's in here, but just kind of showing you a little bit of what it has here. So this is the Hellraiser 2 PR kit. So it looks like each movie kind of gets its own section, and then there's a bunch of just overall interviews and things like that. Lots of cool behind the scenes artwork and concept art from designing a lot of the characters. I love that photo. I've seen that photo before. The Scarlet Box kind of had a similar book to this. A bit different, but it also kind of came with a big extensive book. So I think a lot of the stuff in here, though, is very new or reworked or redone. So most of this stuff, I think, is somewhat unique to this release. Let me see if it has a table of contents. There we go. Here's the table of contents, if you're curious. It's about a little bit over 200 pages, it looks like. It doesn't have... Oh, yeah, it does. It does have page numbers. Yeah, it's almost exactly 200 pages. And that's all the stuff it has there. So each movie gets a couple chapters with some various stuff in it, it looks like. So that's really cool. Each one has like the press kit, and then sort of people talking about the movie and that kind of stuff. So very cool hardcover book there. I'll try to show you the cover here with Pinhead with that sort of with all the different kind of like layers. So it's got like the one layer stripped off and you can see his like muscles and stuff, and then another layer stripped off and you can see his skeleton there. Ages of Desire. So yeah, that's what it looks like. They're kind of just on the left side, I guess, is the Chatterer. So that's what's on my cover here, and then this side's Pinhead. Sort of with the same kind of like ripped up layering kind of there. Ages of Desire, really cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. Um, yeah, I am psyched to watch Hellraiser in 4K finally. Um, I wish they would put it on streaming places as well. That way other people could watch it without having to pick up the release. Because it's a little bit expensive here in the States because it hasn't come out here. I don't know if it ever will come out here. It might eventually, but I just got tired of waiting. If it does come out here, I'm sure it'll be identical to this. And I'll just have to wait, 2 years to buy it here. And, I just wanted to go ahead and pick it up. So people had it brand new in stock on eBay and places like that. So I went ahead and picked one up. So thanks everybody for watching this. If you like this unboxing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. That would be awesome. And if you collect DVDs, Blu-rays, horror movies, anything like that, definitely hit subscribe. Check out my channel. I have tons of unboxings for lots of horror movies, steelbooks, Arrow video releases, collectibles, all that kind of stuff on my channel. So definitely check out my channel if you collect any of that kind of stuff. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.